science, advancing arts and culture across our community. Joining me today is this is the SAACA team, and Delise is.
That's right.
Delise is the event coordinator for SAACA. Kevin is the director of Catalyst.
Well, wait, Delise, what is your official title?
Oh, there we go.
I'm the director of marketing and programs.
There we go. Thank you. And then we have Jonathan. Thank you for jumping in.
Thank you very much for having us. Booking coordinator.
Booking
SAACA.
coordinator. Perfect. And then, yeah. So, a little bit about your role at SAACA and what it's like to put on events and the marketing, run the marketing department, and
It's I have a dream job, so I get to be closely connected to the community, specifically the culinary world. I'm a part of creating experiences that not only bring people to and the community together, but also help to support the arts. So, it's a great opportunity to just really be connected to what's happening here in Tucson and Arizona. Love my job.
Tucson is a pretty great community for the culinary industries. What are some of the programs that we put on here in Tucson to celebrate?
This coming weekend, we are going to sell out for sure.
And it's at the El Conquistador, and then go back to your room, right?
Yeah, totally. We actually have a promo happening where if you do a 3-night stay, we'll give you a free ticket. So if you're looking for a fun staycation at
Absolutely.
the El Con, then you can do that, and then we'll pay for your ticket to come to the event. So.
That's incredible, and that's a pretty big. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we have the Salsa Tequila Taco Challenge. We just finished right before this previous month the World Margaritas called Devour. I don't know if we put on.
And it's a 2-day event.
That's a 2-day event.
And you need the 2 days. So if you're going up from Tucson, get some place to stay up in Phoenix because you need those 2 days.
Yeah, you won't be able to see maybe even if you did both days, you probably couldn't see every vendor, and that's okay. You figure out your favorites. But, and then my favorite event that we do in January is Savor, which happens at the Tucson Botanical Gardens, is a beautiful display of the food, the wine, really all that comes out of Tucson.
Absolutely.
And it's such a beautiful place.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin. Catalyst Creative Collective is such a unique space. Oh, that's so cool. And we're posting out right now. We are on Facebook at the Tucson Tasty Show, and we're also broadcasting on Instagram live, the Tasty Show 520, because it just made sense. So Kevin, Catalyst Creative Collective is such a unique space. How do you describe it to someone?
That happens in Catalyst. I call it a community art space when there's someone that knows nothing about SAACA or Catalyst, because that's kind of every day there's something different. There's a lot of different creatives in here. There's about 12 nonprofits, small businesses, artists that are in here weekly doing programming, lessons, baking cookies, doing paint and sips. So, and then of course all the SAACA staff is headquarters space. There's big glass walls in the Tucson Mall that when you're walking down, you can just kind of see into the kitchen. You can see into the main space. So yeah, it's a real.
And we definitely, wave at people as they walk by, and they're waving at us. So come down and check it out, or pop in. We're here through the end of the month, and we have quite a few events. We have a salsa demonstration tomorrow with Mouth of the South, which we're really excited because they're going to come in and actually show us how they make their salsa. Obviously, they're going to keep some of their spices and stuff secret because they can't, expose all the secret ingredients. But then we're also going to have a Bacanora manufacturer that just popped in yesterday. He's going to come in at the same time. So we're going to have Bacanora and salsa.
With the salsa?
So it's after.
Okay.
It's afternoon.
Okay. Well, then we're good.
Perfect. Right before my dance
is a small batch maker. It's handcrafted right here out where, well, not right here, but right here in the Sonoran Desert, just outside of Hermosillo, north of Hermosillo, on a ranch, and they actually do wild yeast fermentation. They go out and they do the wild harvesting for all the Pacifica agave, it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun to hear about. But he always brings in a little sample, so
nice.
It's free.
Yeah. Does he want to be a part of the festival?
He did. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why not? There we go. And the events are free, but it's a free ticket. It's just to make sure that we can track who's coming in, and we don't oversell the space.
So mall walkers.
I think that some of your neighbors would probably come over. Yep. And it's such a beautiful space, and you can rent this space, right? And that would be Jonathan question. Tell us a little bit more how somebody would, or no? Okay.
Well, yeah, anything that comes in and out of Jonathan does a lot with SAACA, including booking.
Jonathan does everything.
Jonathan does do everything, including booking all the entertainment for the everything, including booking all the entertainment for the event this weekend. Yeah. So we can talk about that in a bit because there's some the event this weekend. Yeah. So we can talk about that in a bit because there's some amazing. This is like a blank canvas. Anyone can come in, do a workshop. We have teaching kitchen with it's a commercially licensed kitchen, so you can bake cookies, you can make Italian ice. We have a charcuterie maker humble board that preps food out of here. But we also have like a main event gathering space for up to about 200 people. So we do a lot of fundraisers, performances. We're going to do the Undercover Arts magazine launch here in September. Oh, awesome. So that's going to be a big fun one that we're going to do. That'll activate all the spaces. We also have a media lab, music and media lab, so we can do film screenings. They're like kind of like a listening room style concert space. You can record an album, a podcast, voiceovers for film, things like that. And then we also have a couple businesses that offer just kind of drop-in activities. An event, BYO, come here after 4 p.m. with some wine and do some painting. And then one of my favorite programs, we have the Tucson Youth Music. They are we're going to start that next week, actually. It's our 5th season with TYM, which is amazing. It's almost hard to say because it all came about during COVID. They closed their space, and there was really nothing happening in here because it was in the middle of the pandemic. And so, yeah, we've been having a really cool partnership since then. They teach guitar, piano, voice, saxophone, cello, violin, you name it. So that'll be after school on Mondays through Wednesdays if you're interested. Stuff. And then the symphony starts in September. We have Southern Arizona Symphony. They've also been here since we've opened rehearsing in the space. So they're going to kick off their season rehearsals in September. And then we have, a great media group called Seven Sound. They also do music lessons, artist development. They'll help do all your digital content and marketing. So they're one of our newer partners.
Awesome.
Let him in on the secret?
No, we can't say the secret yet. We have a secret. A new partner. The ink is not yet even dry because it hasn't been signed. But
he's obviously very excited.
Yeah, we have some exciting partnerships coming up and some exciting artists in residence. So SAACA launched the Artist in Residence program about 2.5 years ago. Tasty Show, our August Artist in Residence.
Thank you.
That's a tongue twister. But yeah, we've had and support what they want to do with the space. So it's a little early because the mall hasn't opened yet, but
that might have been timed for some reason.
It's also a rainy morning this morning, so
yeah.
But yeah, it's really exciting. So that's one that has come a lot of really cool programming. Delaney Waymer will be our September artist in residence, and she's doing dream workshops. So she's going to be investigating the dream world with anyone that walks in. So all of her events are free.
Oh, wow.
She's going to be starting, I think, next Friday. So Yeah, and if you're an artist that wants to apply, we just revamped the application. So
cool.
Head to the website.
Well,
check out the
you're listening to the Tucson Tasty Show live from SAACA Catalyst Creative Collective, powered by SAACA. We'll be right back after the break. Mic drop. Yep. Nope. Just a quick little flip over because we have the stream still going. So this is kind of the behind the scenes portion. Yeah.
My local obsession outfit. You noticing all of that? Got
Yes.
my Neller's shirt on.
The El Toro Taco Shop. I like that. That's a throwback, isn't it?
No, it's yesterday. A throwback to yesterday.
Well, the Toros is a throwback. Yeah, the Toros, the Tucson baseball team.
Well, there is a new there's like a Mexican
Toros now. There you go.
Yeah.
So they rebranded again. See.
Yeah.
You got to talk to Justin from ESPN Tucson because he could probably break it down for us pretty quick. But all right, are we ready?
Dance quick. We are all obsessed with dance. Collectively.
Just remember that if you don't have the microphone, nobody else can hear you.
Okay, that's probably smart.
All right. Let's roll. Seen in Tucson, the SAACA has built such a powerful lineup of festivals, events, and experiences. Why is it so important for Southern Arizona to have an organization dedicated to cultural development?
I mean, because it has to happen, right? I mean, the arts are our world without the arts is just as bland and gray and kind of like today is outside.
It's beautiful outside. It's Tucson, and it's one of the 3 days a year that it's not blazing sun.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe as dreary as it was in Phoenix last night.
Fair enough.
But really, I mean, our world without the arts is just, impossible, and that's where our joy comes from, and it makes the world beautiful, and connected, and so it's really important to do all that we can to make sure that we're bringing the art so that the community is able to experience all of the amazing art that happens here in Tucson. I mean.
Absolutely.
There is such an amazing amount of artists that are in this small little section of the world. We're so lucky for that, and which kind of makes it in our world kind of easy to exemplify and to showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to add to
I
that?
think my guy Jonathan here could probably add quite a bit to that.
Well, I'll just add, it's been an initiative of SAACA's over the last several years to champion the arts. I mean, I guess since '97, so
Right.
Not just the last several years, One of the few states in the country that does not have a permanent arts funding initiative, funded through the state government, and the Valley exists. So that way, we are able to create these events that are well attended, by hundreds or thousands of people in the community. We're exposing them to the arts, artists across all mediums. That's,
Yeah, that's beautifully said. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Kevin. Catalyst is more than just a venue. It's a collaboration or collaborative hub, if I can speak. How do you see chefs, artists, and entrepreneurs working together in this space?
Ooh. Well, there's many ways. I think some of my favorite ways are when collaborations just get sparked between people that are in the space. So we had Edwina, who was invited this wide group of folks in here, one including uniquely made cookies that you interviewed last week. We also had a rapper named Explicit drop by, and Explicit came back to a few events at Catalyst and connected with a chocolate bar maker named Chocolate 66. I don't know if you've heard of this local chocolate bar.
Yeah.
company, but he was about to go on tour. I think it was like a 2-week tour. And, you know, touring as a musician is a very difficult thing to do, to make any sort of money and come back home with anything in your pocket, especially in the age of streaming. So this guy, Explicit, just had all these cool merch ideas, one of them being a custom chocolate bar that was only sold at my shows. And so they came into Catalyst during Esperanza Dance Project, who was rehearsing that night, and they just started to create this chocolate bar together. And like, they picked which ingredients went in, they picked the look of it, they picked the name. I can't remember
That's
the
really
name
cool.
of it now, but it was a cool name. So yeah, that was all kind of born out of just like adjacent creatives being together and just like getting an idea sparked, and then coming together and creating something. And it was like also innovative and just kind of brought out the best in everyone's strengths. And then, I don't know, I'm sure he sold out of them on tour. I bought one and it was delicious. It had like golden grams and the gold dust on top. It was amazing.
So not just a T-shirt.
Yep.
That would be a hard one.
Too. Like, that's so cool. Like, to have like Catalyst is like, it really is like the opportunity for things to jumpstart and for things to just kind of find themselves and to happening and being.
And so Tucson. And so Tucson.
Absolutely.
Where else? I mean, I couldn't imagine in Phoenix going into an event and coming out with a collaboration like that. I couldn't.
Yeah, it's definitely the Tucson spirit, I find.
No offense against Phoenix, of course.
No offense to Phoenix, but you
Go
know,
Wildcats.
Tucson supports each other. All the creatives support each other, and it's a cool vibe.
Absolutely.
We try to lean into that.
We definitely go. Can we talk a little bit more about the artists that are going to be at the event on Sunday?
Much going on here on a constant daily basis. I think over the last several years, you have just become Catalyst.
I am Catalyst.
He is the Catalyst.
He is the Catalyst.
You have a new nickname. There it is.
But yeah, we my role has evolved in such a way, where I'm booking most of the entertainment and most of the artists that are present at our festivals and our external events, including this one. And this one is super special because, we cracked a collaboration a couple of years ago with the Rockstar Wrestling Alliance.
Yes.
So we are going to feature center stage in the ballroom in a wrestling ring, full size of two guys, going at it in the spirit of salsa, tequila, and taco. And we're actually theming each of the matches around.
Are we going to be live?
Photo and video that's coming out of it.
Yes.
And we have Frank Powers. I don't know if you're familiar, you've met him, but he's he helps us with some of our social media initiatives, and he's a great live MC. So he's going to be there hyping it up.
Best MC in Tucson. I mean, at most events that you go to, you've probably seen Frank Powers in his like gold shoes, like some sort of special hat, or maybe his like gold
Blinged
suit
out hat. Yeah, absolutely.
Gold suit if you're good enough for him, and like, it's just, he is amazing. So.
Did you know that Frank has a TEDx talk about Lucha Libre?
Of the Rockstar Wrestling Alliance, we actually have that lineup confirmed. We can share live right now. Drum roll. For this salsa match, it'll be Brian Blade versus Aguila Aguirre. For the tequila match, it's Freddy Cordova versus Tecolote. And for the taco match, it's Chubby Depp versus Marauder.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't say my name. I was a little concerned for a second.
And for the special finale match, Wesley versus Kevin.
I surrender.
So that's the big event happening. It's that's what separates it from more of the calm and collected World Margarita Championship. We'll have Folklorico and mariachi present as well at this event, and special classical guitarists in the VIP room. Several live. That's going to be there. Edwina's going to be there. So that's kind of it. But with
Introduce yourself
and bring you into the ring.
That would be no. I don't know.
Yeah.
My doctor wouldn't like that probably.
No, we'll go easy on you.
Thank you. It's all a performance, anyways, right? No, it's real.
In a way.
Wonderful. Well, what are our so the lineup of the artists, they're local, and we're bringing in some special artists as well. Is there one person or a couple people that everybody should seek out, or a presentation or demonstration that everybody should be looking forward to?
I would just say the whole darn thing. We're going to have Alacon, we're going to have Victor Navarro, we're going to have Penn Macias, and we're going to have...
Then, specifically the bowling pin, just beautifully decorated from the World Margarita Championship. You can find it in my living room.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Blonde and white.
There it is. So if anybody needs to find that, we know where it's at now. But let's talk about Frank really quick, because I did want to mention his nonprofit that he does, because it's such a cool nonprofit. Can you tell us a little bit more about the comics that he does for the kids?
Well, Frank is a man of many hats, literally. He probably owns 1,000 different hats. But Frank has multiple radio shows where he features nonprofits. And he also, just right across here at the mall, Tucson Mall.
Oh, so cool.
Level 2, southwest corner, one of the coolest bars in town.
I think it's Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Wednesdays and
Yep.
Thursdays?
Yeah, Thursdays karaoke.
Comic artist. He was actually our artist in residence in July of 2023, and he drove his VW bus through the mall. We got special permission. There's secret doors that open like Transformers over by REI and Cheesecake Factory, and we drove the bus all the way down the mall, got it in. The diesel smell went away after about 2 months. But yeah, Frank, I would encourage everyone to check out Best Frank Forever. Frank Powers, the Comic Book Mobile is the official name of it. Interview you about what he's doing, or about what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This segment of the is brought to you by SAACA and the Catalyst Creative Collective, Tucson's hub for creativity and community. If you're a local business looking to connect with the Tucson's tastemakers, the Tasty Show offers advertising and sponsorship opportunities on radio, TV, digital platforms. Partner with us at thetastyshow.com. We'll be right back after this break. You're tuned in to the Tucson Tasty Show, live from Catalyst. Thank you.
Dance break.
Dance break.
Are you guys country swing dancers?
No. The usual icebreaker.
The usual response in this crowd.
Championship. We're going to talk about.
Yeah, I have like the ballots in front of me. Like I can give you like some insight on like some
Okay.
of the dishes that'll be at the event.
Perfect. All right.
A lot of this is new
New to you?
Yeah, there's a great lineup. It's amazing. So many of the chefs in Tucson are coming out. It's going to be a great representation of Tucson's food. Right. All right. Now, Tucson foodies, let's make your calendars, mark your calendars. All right, let's start over because I can do that. Now, Tucson foodies, mark your calendars this week, and it's one of our biggest culinary events of the year. Expect this year.
Well, there's over 30 restaurants that are participating this year, which is a huge number. The El Conquistador, first off, is just such a beautiful location, and we fill the entire ballroom just from every corner with different restaurants. And there are some people that are bringing and sort of focusing in on salsa, others that are, really focusing on the cocktails that they're bringing, tacos, and then there are the Amelias of the world who are absolutely bringing all three and are definitely going to put on a show. So it's a really special event. There's great ways. So Frank's got his work cut out for him at the end of the night announcing all of these awards. But and so do I guess so do the people, right? They're going to have to taste through a lot of delicious food. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you walk in, you'll get a ballot, and as you're going around, you'll make your decision on your favorite salsa, your favorite tequila cocktail, your favorite taco. We also have some RTDs, some ready-to-drinks. So I'm hoping, obviously, that Ray Ray's, one of the 3 delicious flavors that she has, will be the winner this year. And then also agave spirits. So you were talking about Bacanora earlier. We'll have Bacanoras there. We will also have some really delicious tequilas. I think there's even like the Sonoran version of Satol, which is a paimia. There'll be a paimia there.
Really?
Yeah. So your ballot
and lots of water. Everybody needs to hydrate. Lots and lots. If you're gonna sip it, just sip it and enjoy it slowly, because it will. Especially Bacanora, it sneaks up quickly.
Yeah. So one of the things we haven't really done much talking about online, mostly because we'd like to give the chefs the opportunity to really be as creative as they want to in putting their menu together. So I just got final menu stuff in yesterday.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, I just finished the ballots. If you're interested in knowing about any of the dishes happening,
yes,
I can probably give you a little insight.
All right, let's pick the top 3.
Top 3.
That your top 3, and well, we can't say top 3, can we?
Yeah, it is a competition, and I mean, really, the great thing about the competition is that the restaurants, I mean, the chefs go crazy for this. I walked into awards from this event, from World Margarita Championship.
From food truck food fights.
They just love it, you know.
Ken is a collector of awards, right?
And those that aren't are, you know, they just gotta keep bringing it. And once you get those awards, yeah, I mean, you see them in those restaurants. Casa Asada, they're not going to be here this year, but last year they won. You can go in and you can see like right away their awards on the mantle. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a friendly competition, which is what we love, because you know, these chefs, it's such a tight community. It really is in Tucson.
I mean, that's where collaboration is just so key. You know, I mean, even thinking about like the gut chefs, like that, you'll never see that in any other community. Like there's just no other place where chefs and restaurants are coming together collaboratively, sans ego.
Oh, absolutely.
Creative muscle to try new things, to think about ways to, you know, incorporate different, you know, like, I'm wearing Neller's shirts today, but I'm just thinking about like them, like the smoked salmon that they did, and brought it to Kingfisher. You know, like that's just not something that you see happen so often in other communities. This sort of like shared, collaborative, like winning.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
And, you know, I could say, we have to say for the audience, GUT is the Gastronomic Union of Tucson, and it's directly tied to the City of Gastronomy so that they can raise funds to send the chefs around the world to represent Tucson on the world stage, which is just absolutely incredible. And, you know, and that ties into the UNESCO City of Gastronomy and its 1,000 years of food heritage, which we can't say enough because there's a lot of misconception about it.
Well, and also food future too.
Absolutely.
I think that's the biggest part of it. You know, we're learning right now, and we're seeing the importance of this sort of historical way of cooking and thinking about eating in the desert. And there are chefs who this is what they do and where their passion comes from, like Pablo from Scratching the Plate, who will be doing all 3, a taco, a salsa, and a tequila cocktail at this event. But the importance of understanding why these ingredients and how it's smart to know that. You know, this world is changing so quickly, and to be aware of how to cook and consume and work with the ingredients that happen in your space, seasonality based on we're in the desert, you know, like we can't expect that we don't see all 4 seasons here. So the food that is available to us and how it's available to us and when it's available to us is so important to know. And that organization, you know, what Jonathan Maybury is doing, is bringing that to light, bringing it to everyday consumers, not just those of us who are in the industry or are passionate about it. everyday people should, mesquite flowers, like, so, I mean, it's in your front yard available to you.
Right. You can't say UNESCO City of Gastronomy without mentioning Jonathan Mayberry, a Tucson tradition. We did an episode with him, and we're still working on polishing it, but there's more to come with that, but that we're not going to talk about on a live. But it's incredible the level of chefs and the way that the chefs bring each
has brought such awareness to the Tucson culinary scene. Honestly, is that ability to be collaborative and to share in each other's wins and help support each other's wins. I think that is what, Tucson is on the map right now. And
oh, yes.
and I think it's not in a way that everybody is going to win from it. Like, that's the beautiful thing about it happening in Tucson. Everyone wins.
Yes. The rising tide raises all ships.
I think that's a thing. I think they say that.
So these events highlight the connections between food and culture. How do Catalyst and SAACA ensure that these events are more than just tastings and their true experience?
Are so imperative to that. Shamrock is one. Shamrock, for every restaurant that participates, gives a $250 credit. So, I have restaurants that are signing up for all 4 of our culinary events in the year. And that means that, essentially every quarter they're getting $250 off of their Shamrock bill.
Right.
Just for coming and supporting this particular event. Also with like tequila brands, they all just take, takes the weight off of the restaurants from having
Absolutely.
to supply the tequila for these cocktails. So those sort of things. And then obviously, of course, like media partners, yourself, Tucson Foodie, the Arizona Daily Star, Tucson Weekly, like all of those partnerships, they help to promote these. It's cute and it's a good
exhausting.
Time. Yeah, whatever.
No, it's so much fun. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't find it exhausting. I think it's just fun. Like, we were talking today. Kevin's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing." He's like, "Oh, like you don't have a massive event happening this weekend?" I'm like, "Well, whatever."
It's a week out from an event like this. It's going to happen or it's not, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's happening. But those media partners, it really helps to promote the restaurants that are a part of the event. You've had so many of them on the radio. Tucson Foodie has done such a great job of promoting and be there in front of these restaurants so that they can fall in love with them. They can fall in love with the food, get to meet the chefs personally. I mean, I only go to places where I know, like you want to go to places where you know
you
the
have
people.
The story,
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
the story behind the food. Absolutely.
Exactly. And so
it's really important.
The intention is to get people in front so then they're able to, and they're thoughtful to, when the next time they want to go out on a date or take the family out to dinner, they have an idea of what restaurant they're going to be going to. And we want to get them in the restaurants.
Absolutely. Don't wait. Tickets for the Salsa Tequila and Taco Challenge are on sale now. You can check it out at SAACA.org. That's SAACA.org. And if you can't find it there, the tastyshow.com, go to events. It clicks right through to your tickets.
Nice. VIP is sold out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too slow.
Unlimited tasting, tequila cocktails, live music, and more. Our Catalyst Creative Collective, more delicious conversations coming up next. We'll wrap up how you can support Tucson's art and food scene. Stay tasty and stay tuned. No, it's okay. We can go into that in the next segment. That's okay. It's all amazing information. I love it. So.
Stay tasty and stay tuned.
Stay tasty, stay tuned. Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about like these events actually, like all the taco tequila and all the competitions, is like towards the end of the night, the chefs get done like their table and they have to go. They're like, I really want to try this.
Yeah, totally.
See what other people did.
Yep.
It's so fun to watch them do that.
Yeah. Yeah, who's gonna to run out first?
Ken Foy. That's who's going to run out first.
Something duck related, potentially.
It could be. I think he invested in some duck recently, so.
He's doing a prime rib taco.
A prime rib taco.
I'm actually waiting on their next.
I did not. I should have eaten breakfast before I came to the show. I know better even, and I didn't.
We can go to Cinnabon real quick.
I don't know if that they're open yet, but the crepe place is really awesome, and a shout out to them. They actually have Turkish coffee, and it is some of the best Turkish. And a couple years ago, it shut down. So finding some place that has that is great, and it has that cardamom, and it's such a balanced flavor. It's just a little bit of coffee, but it does the job so nicely. So definitely come and check them out. They're right next to the Dillard's entrance.
Dillard's.
Yep.
Yep. Across from JCPenney.
Across from JCPenney.
Across from the MGK shoe shining business.
Across from the shoe shining business, you can just come down and check out the mall. It's a pretty amazing environment. You also get to come in and see the SAACA Catalyst area, and if you want to check it out, definitely do that.
This is the cool local wing of the mall, I like to say.
Yeah, totally. It really is.
Presidio Comics, Games and Gadgets, fencing.
I was going to say, you have a fencing, yeah.
Wayland, we should have a coffee crepe challenge, like a breakfast event.
I love it.
Right now.
Yes,
Right now, I'm hungry.
Let's organize this.
We could do that here, can't we?
We could invite all the food court.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to find a reason for us to have country swing anywhere, and so maybe it's that. Like maybe it's like a breakfast, like it's a breakfast barn. Breakfast
barn.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
It just came to you.
Just kidding. Eat your breakfast.
Yeah.
Do your
Work
country
it out.
swing.
Yep.
Let's reverse that. Let's do the country swing and then everything else, and then have
then go out
breakfast
for
because you work up your appetite, and yeah.
Are you a dancer, Wesley?
Last segment done. We're having fun here at SAACA Catalyst. Again, check out the tastyshow.com. Come down and join us. We have 24 seats available. Final event, and it's a baker, which is super exciting. And she's going to come in and do a demo. We don't know what she's going to make. We literally gave the platform to everybody that wanted it and said, come in and do something with us. It was great. And such a supportive team. Thank you again, for hosting us. It's been absolutely incredible. All right, let's roll back in. Welcome back to the final segment of the Tucson Tasty Show. I'm your host, Wesley Sorce, live from SAACA Catalyst Creative Collective. And we're talking salsa tequila tacos. And it's just the Tucson Mall. Come out in this space in the next month. You have a dinner that's happening for Thai Kitchen. And I'm actually excited about it. She keeps sending me stuff about it. And it looks amazing. I can't wait.
It's Chef Alex with the... Yeah, Chef Alex with the Thai Kitchen.
It helps if I unmute your mic. Sorry.
It does. Although I'm a loud talker, I think it could permeate into your mic too. Anyways, yes, the Thai Kitchen will be here hosting a Caribbean-themed dinner on September 13th. We're going to do a full... came kind of toward the space. It's going to be an amazing Caribbean-themed menu. And that morning, actually, not food-related, but we are hosting that morning we're hosting the VA, just released their creative arts exhibition. Every year, the VA does a creative arts contest nationally. And the first place winners of Tucson get shown at Catalyst. So we just put up the show. It'll be available all of September, which is another exciting thing. We have the Arizona Mystery Writers meeting here. We have a wood burning class. lots of stuff. Our artist in residence, Delaney Waymer, for September's. We're not going to announce. SAACA's directory, basically of the creative sector. It's a big database where you can look up, see who's doing what in the food world and the arts world, and to you, and you can get your copy at the launch, which will we'll have food, we'll have music. It'll be a really fun event for September.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to be in the magazine, so yeah, I'm really excited. So thank you. So we got to talk about salsa tequila taco a little bit more. What is so we were talking about food items that are going to be there on the menu for you to try. So let's go ahead and
What do you want to start with, Wesley? You want to hear about some tacos? You want a cocktail, salsa?
Just
Man, one of the only like vegetarian options or vegetarian tacos that'll be at the event. There will be other vegetarian food. Saffron always comes and brings their vegetable biryani, and so there will be vegetarian food, but unfortunately in the tacos, most of them are meat. But At Ease Cooks is doing a calabacitas crisp, and it sounds so delicious.
yes,
Yeah.
that does. Is there a description that comes along with that menu, or is it just that's what they're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
I mean, actually, I could give you the description. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
For the listeners, join the Tasty Show members. And if you're a business looking for advertising or partnership opportunities, let's work together to showcase Tucson's food and culture.
Okay, well, Delise is looking up that description for you. I guess, Wesley, we can start to ideate and think on what your ring name is going to be.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it has to include taste in somewhere in there.
of course.
The Taste Meister, the Taste Sorcerer,
the Taste Sorcerer.
come up
Maybe a
with
little
that.
on the nose.
The taste sorcerer is great. Okay, I've got a description for you. You ready for this?
All right.
Corn tortilla, mozzarella cheese, calabacitas, pico de gallo, and cotija cheese.
That sounds tasty.
That sounds pretty good, right? Okay. I mean, I think we'd be silly to walk away without mentioning St. Cruz Restaurant at the Leo Kent. Chef Jonathan is doing a backyard carnitas. And I actually was just talking to him on the phone. They're grilling, they'll be bringing it in from the back. So it really is like a backyard carnitas taco that they're going to be doing.
Yum.
Delicious.
Yum.
All right, let's talk about a salsa, huh? Let's see. Oh gosh. They're so I can't even.
If you put garlic in salsa, does that disqualify it as salsa?
Huh. I don't know if I can agree with that.
How about onion?
I absolutely cannot agree with her, but I don't like it. A world with no garlic and no onion? Well, Ranch House Grill and Brewery is doing a watermelon serrano salsa. So, I mean, that is just like as summer gets. And then one of my favorites, they're a vendor that comes every year. It's called Issa Bay. They're out of Phoenix, and it's like a Mediterranean salsa. And it's like sweet. It's really unlike anything I've ever had before.
Salsa have to have tomato in it to make it a salsa.
I think this definitely does have tomato in it.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Watermelon and tomato. Well, they're both fruits, right?
Oh, and that Ranch House one. I don't know about that.
Okay.
But I have no rules for salt. You have rules for salt?
Absolutely. That's
Any salsa you want, folks.
the people that are putting it on. What is your definition? Just as a
Yeah, no, no, we're open to all salsas with Mediterranean and like a mild version. But this year they have a roasted Turkish salsa that they're going to be bringing. Brand new. And like they've been doing stuff on social media where they're like tasting it with people and then like getting like quick in-person reactions, and everyone's going wild for it.
Love it. Love it. All right. And then you said there was a couple cocktails.
Cocktails too, all day long.
We got 4 minutes left.
Okay, let's see. Well, I actually just got a message right now from Erica from their cocktail. They are doing, it's called Manzana Dolce, and so it's like a candied apple cocktail.
Ooh.
With a slushy machine. So
That's gonna be
yeah,
good. Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes and yes.
So that's how to SAACA.org. That's SAACA, and that's not a stutter. It's SAACA.org, and get those tickets before they're sold out. And it's going to be really tasty. So we'll see you there. Is there anything is there a question I'm forgetting to ask?
I mean, I think we have talked through so many amazing things. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this Sunday, the tickets will sell out before Sunday. I doubt there are going to be tickets available at the door. So make sure you purchase your tickets. GA is, I'm 30 at the El Conquistador Hilton Resort here in Tucson, one of our favorite locations, especially to do an event. So I hope to see you all there.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Do you have anything? The mic is yours.
Sure. I'll see you in the ring.
Yeah, all right, let's do this. Yes, love it. And then the space and at the Tucson Mall. And this is open to the public.
This is open to the public. We are a collective, Catalyst Creative Collective, so we're open when all the partners put on their programs. So tasty shows here all week. Come check out the rest of the events that you guys are doing. Some great interviews, some salsa classes, you name it. And then, yeah, check out our schedule here at Catalyst, also on SAACA.org. You can go to Catalyst tab and find out all the info you need to. Classes and events, how to rent the space, drop by. It's a great spot to be, especially when it's hot outside.
And if you have people to come in, and I've seen everything from government presentations to networking groups, BNIs. So
Yep.
it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing space, and it's definitely that creative collective, as we've said. And we have 1 minute left. Does anybody have final words?
Final words.
Country swing dancing.
Elise really wants to go country swing dancing. If anyone out there in Tucson has any spots, please. Well, actually, Delise wants to tie it all together and do a food festival.
I have to say Whiskey Roads would be the highest recommended.
I go there on Saturdays.
Okay, there we go.
And the Maverick on Fridays.
There we go.
And it's.
There we go.
So Thursday morning, we're going to create something in the mall, a crepe, coffee, cowboy dancing themed event with DJ Jonathan.
Thank you. Yes, there you go. Work. That's all for today's show. A huge thank you to Delise, Kevin, and Jonathan for joining us today at SAACA Catalyst Creative Collective. Thank you for hosting us. Stay tuned. And until next week, Tucson, stay tasty. Beautiful. All right, everybody at home. Bye. Beautiful. All right, everybody at home. Bye.
Thanks for